This video is for Shirley, and here you're seeing honeysuckle. I've been working on growing a privacy fence between me and the neighbor to the east. And here's my old pickup truck looking down the driveway, and you can see that my kitchen window has some green in front of it, and I've been training honeysuckle to go up the vent pipe that goes up on the roof, and it's getting ready to flower, so that's really nice. And honeysuckle, and here I have parsnips. There's an oregano patch right in there, and here's currants. This one doesn't have that many berries, but you can see some berries in there. There's some good clusters. This one's kind of in the shade. There's a mulberry tree right here, so it's in the shade. There's a nice size apple tree. You can see the studio building roof. I'd say the tree is 16, 18 feet tall at the tip. Probably averages 12 to 14 feet. It was a little baby tree when I got here. Actually, not when I got here. I bought it from Silver Heights Nursery. There's the door of the studio building. Here's a little apricot that I planted from seed. Here's a peach, and there's a few peaches on there. I'm not sure if I can see any. Actually, that freeze got a lot of them. Here's the mimosa silk tree, and it's just starting to have some green come out on it. And I think this plant here is spirea, which already bloomed. And I've got apricot. These I planted from seed pit also, and that's a really nice peach right here. I think that's going to be a tremendous tree. And native, I believe this peach pit came from across the street. And I don't know the history of those. All those trees were planted by seed. And here's the big apricot tree that had thousands of apricots on it that froze this year. Unbelievable number of apricots. And over here is my rock collection. This is what I'm keeping. There's about 60 of them here, I'd say, along the back side. And I want to pack them in cardboard so they don't get banged up being hauled. This is the rock collection. There's probably 3,000 pounds here. This is the apricot tree. Really nice picnic table that's sitting in the shade. And this is tarragon. This is a really wonderful Italian spice, and I mix it in just as much with oregano. Oh wow, I've got a Chinese lily that's just bloomed. It wasn't even open yesterday. Nice. I like that plant. And here, got roses. A hollyhock. Another good rock. And in this area is a pear. And here's a good sized pear. You can see that one didn't freeze. And up top in the tree, this tree is probably 16 to 18 feet. You can see that. And then the other tree that's about 25 feet is the box elder. And I've been very impressed how that tree has grown. Nice roses. Here's my potter's wheel. I kind of tipped it back for some reason. And here is the box elder, looking up there like that. And I've got 4 tomato plants, which I kind of started late in buckets. The snails like to go for those. I keep them on the cement so the snails have something dry to crawl across. They don't really want to go on dry ground. And here is iris that came from Gila Hot Springs, and it started off with one shovel, and look at that. They really like to take off. And a little bit too shady because I have a pretty good sized apple tree right here. And then right next to it is another tree I grew from seed, apricot, and it was loaded with fruit. Really nice shape, branching pattern to it. And here is fennel. This is kind of early morning. I'd say it's about 7:30. There's another peach tree. Here's a really good sized apple. Right there. You can see the house. And it's 6 minutes on the film so far. Looks like it's going to take me a little bit longer. Try to keep this so I can get it emailed. Keep it down in size. This is all random scattering of seed. Self-seeding garden. And on the path is the grass I've been trying to pull out by the root, and I walk on it so that it rots down and I don't have a grass explosion in the garden. Trying to control it. The grass seeds blow in. Here on this wall I've drilled through with carriage bolts all the way through the concrete block inside the building to make a trellis for my grape arbor. And there's a window over here. And I have another one, grape arbor, climbing up over here. And my goal is to have the whole side of the building covered with grapes. And this is my cherry tree. And it's growing really well. This is my old compost pile area, which I'm not really using. I scattered seed in here, mostly arugula. And I'll go in. Here's oregano.